Alright, this is how to build this ship. The one from the poster art of the new update. Now just a little disclaimer. It's not gonna look great, as you can obviously see, and the station I chose isn't doing it any favor with the green lighting bouncing off of it. But you know, I was too lazy to keep flying around until I found a good station, and this creative save also doesn't have any access to portal. What are they called? Portal glyphs. I don't have any, so I can't really find system with a good station using the coordinate exchange. This one is based off a design I saw on Reddit. So I started building it, and then I saw somebody on Reddit already started and finished it. And I asked him if I could still make the video, and he said yeah. It's a bit different than the one on screen right now, as you can see, but it's pretty close. So the link for that post will be in the description. Alright, if you want to build this, I'd suggest creative mode because of the amount of different pieces you're going to need. There will be a piece list in the description or right now on the screen if I'm not lazy enough to skip out on it. But this isn't really a great ship. This is just mostly for the vibes. You know, if you want the update vibes, this is what you want. So you're going to want to start out with these thrusters. Say put them here to make your life easier. Because that's how I'm going to make it. I'm using Titan class hab because I just feel like this is what it would use if Hello Games were to make it, which is also why I'm going to be making the interior of this ship. Basically, this is just how I think Hello Games would make something like this. Now, I feel like this should be a disclaimer, but this is going to be very tight interior-wise. You won't have much space, but I don't think you really need that much space if you want it to be functional. Just saying. Don't build this if you want a big ship interior-wise, but if you want a big ship exterior-wise to show off, I think this one will do good for you. And I don't know, I know there's a group of people, including me, that like to match update art vibes and No Man's Sky art vibes. Now, for some reason, the way I built this originally was walkway on top of here. What? And then a hab in the middle. I'm just gonna trust my past self to think that this is necessary. I mean, it doesn't really make that big of a difference interior-wise. There's just some extra doorways. As you can see on the top left, the only thing that's missing is the weapon system. I stuck mine at the bottom. I stuck a torpedo at the bottom, which is actually not a torpedo. It's a cyclotron ballista, which is very disappointing, but I'll complain to Hello Games later about that. You could probably put it at the bottom if you want it out of the way, or you could put it at the top, or find a way to glitch it into these pieces. I'm sure you could do that. Now, if you want to add this second layer of engines, you're going to want to remove that shield that was here and put in this, which is just temporary. You won't have to worry about it. When you finally finagle your way into, yes, this, you can remove it, nothing will break, and add your shield back in. Now that I've done that, I'm going to add the wings. Oops, wrong spot. I think, did I add them to the right spot? I honestly can't tell. It's hard to tell, man. I think I added them to the right spot. Oh, no, I didn't. Did I? I'm gonna go back to my regular ship and just check.
1 minute later.
So it does seem I added them to the wrong spot. Look, we're learning together in this process, okay? My memory's not the best. You're not a good builder. Maybe you're probably better than me, let's be honest. Alright, here. And so by this point, you should be done. Install the weapon systems, you know, wherever. I'm just going to do the same thing I did earlier and just put torpedo launcher at the bottom here. Come on. Yeah, here. Now what I did for mine is I installed these landing pads here, even though they don't connect, because in the art, it does show multiple landing pads. And I mean, from far away, I guess if you squint, it still looks terrible. So for this version, I'm just going to remove it. And then we're going to color it. Keep this, that color, and this red. Finalize current design. Sure, this seems good. This is the best showcase you're going to get from this video because my camera mode is still broken. So, can't really take cinematic shots unless I do it in first person, I guess. So I've done some work on the interior. I'll show you how what I did. So I added these at the back here because this is the storage area, you know, the working section. To make this more homely, I added the carpet, this, which is hard to mess with, but if you put something at the back and then add to it, then you can get it to not clip through the wall. Carpet. Put some dishes in the dishwasher because lore-wise, whatever crew lives on this ship are a bunch of nasty people. They don't wash their own dishes. I added this, which is orange, around the same color. I mean, you know, I feel like I could do better. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's the closer shade of orange. But you can add whatever you want here. Some screens, fan, whatever. Some storage at the back of this, different type of storage, you know, because different vibe. Then here, I added this archive, and let me just remove this. The way in which I was able to add this archive here, this rack of multi-tools, was I added something at the back to make it stand up. You will find it's quite hard to get stuff here to stick to the walls, so it's better if you just add something to it. And of course everything here is like slightly not like angled because it's messy, but hey, it's a proof of concept, so it works, and that's all that you need to know. You know, it works. And okay, so now I'll fly this out. I'll try to find a planet that's pink and then take a picture next to the ship. Now what you will realize is that when it's, you know, flying, it looks quite goofy with the little mini thrusters angling like 75 degrees downwards, so I just don't think about it too hard or go into first person mode, which is quite nice if you like feeling that you're playing a space sim.